Hello data fans, welcome back to the Analytics Pod. In today's episode we're talking all about A-B testing and experimentation, aka the secret sauce behind those mind-blowing improvements you see on websites, apps and all sorts of digital platforms. If you've ever asked yourself, how do they decide which button color works best? You're in the right place, so grab your snacks and let's dive in. A-B testing equals comparing two versions of something to see which performs better. Imagine you're at an ice cream shop and you can't decide between chocolate and vanilla. You try both and see which one you enjoy more. That's essentially A-B testing, but instead of your taste buds, you're using data to decide which version of a web page, email subject line, or marketing ad performs better. Why do we even bother? Why not just wing it? Because in the data world, winging it is basically playing darts in the dark. You might get lucky, but chances are you miss the target a lot. With A-B testing, you turn on the lights, see the dartboard and measure exactly where your dart lands, so you can adjust your aim and score a bullseye. In other words, experimentation helps you to increase conversions, boost user engagement, and then improve overall experience for all your users. Now let's throw in some real-world stories. Big e-commerce sites have tested simple things like button colors, say blue versus green, and found that a small color tweak can result in a notable increase in clicks. Email subject lines as well. Marketers test subject lines to see which gets a higher open rate. The difference can be night and day, and that difference can translate to a lot of extra sales, signups or leads. So it's basically data-driven magic, except it's not magic, it's just science. So how does A-B testing actually work? Start with a hypothesis, which is a fancy word for educated guess. For example, changing our website's main headline from buy now to level up your life will increase conversions by 10%. You're basically saying, I think one tweak will improve my metrics. Number 2, create variations. Now you create two versions of whatever you are testing. Version A, the control, current, unchanged version. Version B, the challenger, which is your new shiny version. Number 3, you split your audience. If you have 1,000 visitors, you show half of them version A and half of them version B. Or if you have more visitors, you can decide on a different split. But 50-50 is common for most straightforward tests. Number 4 is you run the test and gather data. Let the test run for a set amount of time, maybe a week or two, depending on how much traffic you get. Give it enough time to see a real pattern. And then number 5 is analyze the results. After collecting data like click-through rates, sign-up conversions, average time on page, see which version performed better. If version B outperforms A, awesome. You might consider implementing that change permanently. If B bombs, well, back to the drawing board. Fail fast and learn fast. That's the name of the game when it comes to experimentation. Now some common pitfalls to avoid. A-B testing seems straightforward, but it's easy to slip up. And here's some no-nos. Number 1, is testing too many changes at once. If your challenger version is a completely new design, it's hard to know which change caused the differences in results. Stick to one main change at a time, or if you want to test multiple factors, use something fancy like multivariate testing. Number 2 is stopping the test too early. Patience is important. Let the test gather enough data so your results are statistically significant. Number 3 is ignoring external factors. Maybe you ran the test during a holiday or a weekend or your site had a massive glitch. These unexpected events can skew your data. So always keep an eye on the bigger picture. And then some best practices for A-B testing. Number 1 is set clear goals. Decide what metrics you are measuring. Clicks, sign-ups, purchases, watch time, whatever is most relevant to your goals. Maintain consistency. Keep the time frame, audience split and traffic sources as similar as possible for both versions. Tools like Google Optimize, which is actually dead, now that I think about it, Optimizely, and a couple of other platforms handle all the heavy lifting for you. They randomly assign visitors to each version and track the performance automatically. Number 4 is document everything. Track your hypothesis, changes, test duration, results, and insights. This helps you learn from every experiment, both successes and flops. So experimentation isn't just for data nerds. A-B testing doesn't have to be super serious. Now sure, some numbers and spreadsheets are involved, but it can be fun, especially when you see the results rolling in. You are basically playing data detective, trying to solve the mystery of what do my users really like. And when you find that winning variation, it's like hitting a mini lottery in the data world, except you don't get confetti everywhere unless you manually throw some which I highly recommend celebrating your data wins. So while A/B testing is a great starting point, think bigger. Companies like Google, Netflix, and Amazon run thousands of experiments every year. They have entire squads dedicated to test, measure, iterate, and repeat. You don't need to be a tech giant to benefit from this mindset. Even small changes like testing your call to action text or experimenting with different landing page layouts can lead to improvements over time. When you stack those wins, you build a data-driven culture that's always getting better. And there you have it, folks. A/B testing and experimentation in a nutshell. Start small, test often, track your results, and don't be afraid to fail. Because in the data realm, a fail is just another clue to the puzzle. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and share it as well with your fellow data geeks. Or if you are listening on the podcast, please share this video and don't forget to subscribe to the Analytics Pod for more tips, tricks, and behind the scenes insights into the wonderful world of data. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Now go forth and run your experiments and watch your numbers fly in. See ya.